Greetings, dear ones, and welcome back. So, 2024, the year of the dragon, starting at February 10th. So, as always, when we are moving into a new cycle, there will be a ramping up of the energies that are ready to be released, that isn't for us to carry with us into this new higher vibrational cycle. So, if you right now are experiencing some turbulence, some inner conflict, you with you or you with your in your relationships, just know that take a deep look into those many times childhood wounds right now that's coming up, the relationships you had with your parents or caretakers that are being reflected in you and in your relationships right now. There is also what I've seen as we moved through the 2-2 portal, February 2, that was a rising of the feminine, the priestess. As always, when this takes place, it is illuminating the imbalanced masculine. So I see many men struggle right now with themselves and in their relationships and with their masculinity, and to see where it is distorted and where it's imbalanced, and when it is need, how it calls for healing, forgiveness of self, fear. So the men needs to, they are being called to return to feeling, to sensing, to be vulnerable, to be present in the heart. The ability to shut down or escape, to be present, and we're only present when we're present in the heart. It won't work, especially if you are in a relationship with someone who is very present. So this will come to the surface. And the dragon energy is fierce, it's power, it is love, it is courage. It is a year of action. Step into your power. Um, for you who have been with me for a while, you know I've been talking about the dragons before, and I myself have two beautiful, beautiful dragon guides. And it's a golden dragon and a white dragon. And the first one I connected with, or who connected with me, was the white dragon. And the dragons are, they're so powerful and they are so grand, they are big. So I was a bit intimidated at first, and there are many programs around dragons that may awake fear in us when we are in the presence of dragons. So, and the dragons hold such a high vibration. So at first, when this dragon connected with me, that's how the light language got activated in me, because I wasn't able to channel their energies and their message through words. So it was moving through me, communicating with me through me as light language. The dragon's heart is so very, very pure. It is the pure, what something of the most purest I have experienced through connecting to other beings. And dragons are alchemists, they are healers. They are calling you to, because we are all have that capacity, we all have the capacity to heal. And what is it to heal? It is to remember that we are whole. Not putting the pieces together, but to remember that we never been disturbed, we never been broken. And when we remember the wholeness that never left, that we never was separated from, we give permission for others to return to that remembrance as well. And that is how we heal ourselves. And by holding that perspective, being that awareness, allowing that to be our reality, we allow others to return to that as well. And we bring unity and healing into the world. So that is That is what it means to become a healer. We cannot give what we don't have. We cannot be for another what we are not for ourselves. So really dive deep into your healing journey this year, and reach out if you need help. I love to connect to you one on one and help you at a deeper level. And this dragon year also calls us to become the leaders, and we are leading by example. And who are we leading? We are leading ourselves. What does that mean? It means to calling back all the shadows, all the wounded aspects of ourselves, and bring them home into the light. So for many people, we are all just, it's all these wounded programs and childhood wounds, past lives or parallel lives wounds, traumatic experience that is running through our system. So the more we can connect to the one that we truly are, the one that is whole, the one that's always been connected, the light that we are, we can then allow all those aspects to come together into the light and transmute back to light. That is how we are being the alchemists. And that is what the dragons are empowering us to do. They don't do it for us. What I experienced that they are, when we really work through our fears and our shadows, our programs that does not allow us to connect with our hearts, and the by being connected to that great love that we are, connect to the dragons, because that is how we communicate with the dragons, through the heart, presence in the heart. So when we move through those wounds and programs and really connect heart to heart with the dragons, because that's what they do with me, they pull me close to their heart, and I melt into their hearts, and their hearts melt into mine, and then they are activating these abilities in us, the dragon breath, the breath of fire, of cleansing, of empowering, of moving away from illusions, bringing back the truth. It's very hands-on. It's very, the energies are so, it's strong. It's coming on strong, the dragon energies. And then we are awakening these abilities in us and becoming that for ourselves, and then able to bring it into the world and gift others with our own, our medicine that we are here to share with the world. They are helping us to connect with our creative powers. In myth, the dragons always are the guardians of the treasure box, right? And the treasure box is our ability to create, to manifest, that we hold in the womb space. So that's the true treasure box. And the year 2024 being the number 8, the energy of abundance, infinite possibilities, and so on. So they help us to move beyond all blocks we have around being connected, being that creative forces, manifest from a conscious place out of love. So we are always manifesting, but we just don't know that we are, and we many times are manifesting wrong, or from our wounds, and we just then manifest more of what we don't want. So it's about coming to that 0 point that we can choose consciously the vibration that we want to create more of, bring in to our reality, to see more of. So the dragons are, it is a time, feel like many of us are to connect with the dragon. If you haven't already, maybe this coming year. But the dragons will never push themselves onto you. They will just come when you're ready, because there's still much fear around their energies. And you have to work through the layers of your heart. You have to clear and cleanse truly. So it's really a time to take that, to get serious about your homecoming, and choose wisely. So, as I said many times, the guilt and the self-hate is what is keeping us connected with this, or repeating the negative cycles, the negative karmic cycles in our lives. So it is to rise above. Easier said than done, I know. But to make a conscious choice when we see those programs of self-hate, self-guilt playing out. So many times it is covered by, we think it's them doing it to us, but it's always us with us, and then it's being reflected back to us. To see it, to witness it truly, to breathe into it, to hold that aspect of you, but not becoming it, not getting absorbed by it. Return to the love that you are, and look at yourself, all aspects of you, with compassion and with love. Look at others with love and compassion. Allow them to have their journey. Bring the focus back to you. Can you forgive yourself? Can you let yourself off the hook? Can you allow yourself to be as you always were, whole and complete? The image of God, the light. Knowing that our physical body is not eternity. It is not the truth of who we are. It's the vehicle through which we have this experience of separation. It talks about illusion. Our senses, our physical senses, is infusing and keeping this illusion alive. Can we move beyond it? Back to that place of stillness inside, of love. Asking the dragons to help us right now with this. So they are creating a circle around us, pretty wide, because they don't want to interfere. And they invite you to breathe with them, not just now, but throughout this year, to allow you to connect with them through your breath, bringing awareness back to you through your breath, allowing your breath to be of that cleansing cycle. Be a prayer. Be sincere in your wishes to know who you are. Let go of the bullshit, dear ones. It's time. Don't focus on the world. Don't focus on what went wrong, what you done. Return home, into your heart. And the dragons say that they are ready to meet, communicate, they're ready to connect with you, but you need to meet them halfway. Your willingness, dear ones. You need to be willing. So Shanayana Terenokor Sashakarenai. To look at yourself with the eyes of truth, with the eyes of God, with the eyes of love. And right now, I know that many of you hear me, but are asking yourself, yes, but how is this done? Bring to your awareness right now everything that you don't want to carry with you into this coming new year of the dragon. They cannot take it from you, but you can give it to them. It's a big difference. Now offer it up. When they will cleanse, allow it to be cleansed, allow all illusions to be cleansed. As you return to love into your heart, let go of the mind. Allow yourself to be restored. To awaken, to arise anew. Ner soshono saneriana ke shokoronosha. What is sin? Sin means to miss the target. Larana teteshono, to be in disalignment. That's all. Return to alignment with truth, with who you truly are. Me forza shai toshanekirian toshonor. Nurianesa shai shanereatante shushu sukurju. Luriano shananer. Iskoro isor shanayar tikriantash. Miliarno sanashokotosho shanete nereai. Hu sanashayata yakanai. And they say that many of you have so much burdens of guilt. No, Sane, leave it. Hand it over, give it up, offer it up. Choose now, Larana, to leave it as you're entering the portals of this new year. Sai, Tashu. You are forgiven, Soshono. Yali, can you forgive yourself? Choose, Shashaner. Choose to forgive. Feel their heart. Connect to their heart as you connect to yours. There is nothing but love. All the fear, all the hate and the guilt is man-made. It's just the absence of love, as shadows are absent of light. As we return to the light, as we remember the light. So dear ones, there is so much childhood wounds, mother-father wounds coming up in the last month for so many. So if you need help on your journey, please reach out through my email and I will send you my offerings, and I will be happy to work with you in a one-on-one session if you need that help. We got this, dear ones, and I send you many, many blessings.